Hey painters, welcome to another episode of Painting Happy Little Minis. I'm Rick.
I'm Dave.
And wow, I said painters instead of gamers, or what I got you.
When you said that, I was like, wow, what's he going to do next week? Like, hi everybody.
Hey everybody. Yeah, who knows? Who knows I'll break in the next one. But today we're painting from Manic Games, the Holiday Hellboy.
Yep.
Which is part of it's like a special edition piece.
Yeah,
right?
It is. It is.
You have a lot of information about it, so
yeah, I was talking with Martin from Manic about it. I'm going to throw this up on the spinner. But yeah, so Manic got the rights to do the Hellboy game. They're doing a Hellboy board game, which is it went to Kickstarter earlier this year. Oh my goodness! Oh, sorry. Something happening off camera.
Well, Granny, we're gonna fix that.
But yeah, the went to Kickstarter earlier this year. It was super successful.
Right.
Will be coming to retail next year. I think late March, early April, thereabouts.
Right.
So there'll be a fantastic board game. It's all based on the comic books.
The Dark Horse Comics?
Yep, the Dark Horse Comics. Is that Mike Mignola?
Mignola. I think I'm saying it right, yeah.
Mignola. Mike Mignola. So yeah, it's a fantastic look. Super cool.
It looks really good.
I mean, I'm not a comic book guy, but I love the way that.
I agree.
Look of it.
One of the
Awesome.
things I asked Johnny to pull up, if he could, is an image of like a new Dark Horse. This was from New York Comic Con, the poster that they gave away when you went up, and you could actually meet the actor who was playing Hellboy. But yeah, so there it is. It looks pretty sweet. The artwork, of course, is definitely Hellboy comic-esque.
Does that say legendary AF?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
And they're not wrong. They're
But
not
it's David Harper who's playing Hellboy, isn't it?
It is.
So Jim Hopper from Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He looks great. You know he's not that buff.
No, yeah.
So, but the prosthetics and everything that they're doing with him looks.
I mean, Ron
good.
Perlman wasn't that buff either.
No, he's not.
Ron Perlman's great. Don't get me wrong. I loved him in
everything.
But yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much everything he's in.
Particularly Aliens 4.
I love how he's gone from fighting demons to playing a demon.
Right. Yep. Yep.
That is true. Accurate. Let's see who's watching today. We have nobody over on the Twitchverse, but everybody's here. What's up, Chris? What's up, Carl?
Hey, Chris, Kyle,
Dave, Jason, KL. What's up?
Hey, Kat. Happy Maple Syrup Day.
Thank you. Is it really? Is it National Maple Syrup Day? Because if it is,
I thought that was like last week.
it's every day for me.
It's true.
Yeah.
It is for you. Absolutely true. Nice. But yeah, so today we're painting the. Well, actually, what I have here as well. I have this is the Hellboy mini from the game. So I'm going to throw that under the close cam there, Johnny. So this is the one from the board game. So this is actually like a resin pre-production mini who looks super cool. I'm going to be painting him up for an article in Game Trade magazine.
Okay.
Doing reds. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
And so this is a close-up of the Holiday Hellboy. So the fun part is really that with a regular Hellboy, you've got lots of red skin,
Right.
and the like his jacket, his coat is like brown.
Right.
So you can get good contrasts there nice and easily. With a Holiday Hellboy, you've got red skin, and then you've got a red Santa coat and Santa hat. So it's you know make sure you provide enough contrast there. So I think it should be fun to sort of mess around with.
Absolutely. And what's also really fun is I'm going to send mine to somebody watching.
Oh my goodness.
Not from today's episode, so you got to tune in on Thursday, because we're going to be painting this on Thursday as well. Because what you did not see when he posted it up on the spinner, and I'll post this up on the spinner, is this is the base that the miniature actually goes on.
Yeah.
So it actually goes on like this graveyard base.
Yep.
So we're going to paint this and the base and have it all set up, and I'm going to send somebody mine, and you'll get it. The only thing is that you will not get the playable card because they didn't send us that to the game. They probably haven't printed those off yet.
Yeah, I think they'll be printing those. Well, the thing is, so all of the board game minis are going to be in sort of PVC.
Okay.
And produced in the sort of the normal, I say normal now for board games sort of fashion. But all of the holiday Hellboy minis are going to be sort of hand cast in resin at Manic Towers in Nottingham.
Nice.
And then sent out. I think they start shipping in late February, early March.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so you're going to get the Hellboy mini before it's even released.
Yep. Whoever wins the cool.
Yeah. So you got to make sure to tune in on
paint job
Thursday.
On Thursday.
Yeah.
Have you decided on a hashtag that people are going to use?
No, not yet.
See, I was going to suggest Big Red.
Big Red?
Big Red, yeah.
All right, that's a good one. It's kind of long.
Screw you, buddy. Screw you. Okay, instead it should be hashtag Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense.
Yes.
Is that long enough for
That's
you?
perfect.
God damn it. Okay, we'll work it out.
Gerard says, hey, Gerard, thanks for joining us today.
Is that Gerard Butler?
It's not.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I know your man crush.
Is it Gerard Depardieu?
It is not Gerard Depardieu. Jason is with us.
Is it Andy McDowell? Sorry, I just had to bring Johnny up.
But it's Gerard Kraus, who I believe is not Gerard Butler.
Oh, no.
Garrett is with us. What's up? Carl, December 17th was Maple Syrup Day. Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is Gerard Krause related to Johann Kraus from the Hellboy comics?
Yes. Dave says, Big Red is what I call my signature cocktail, Fireball, whiskey, and Coca-Cola. Nice.
Would you share it with Hellboy?
I would.
I don't mean the cocktail, I mean the name.
Oh,
I think you should totally do that. Excellent. So,
who was that for? Oh,
that was kind of weird.
yeah, the intercom.
Yeah, no problem when like the intercom system just happens to go off in the middle of our live streaming internet show.
I don't think everybody realizes what live means.
Nope.
It's all good. I don't think anybody on heard it.
No, you're probably right.
It's pretty muted. I barely could hear it. But I have my old man ears on today.
You do. There we go.
So anything exciting happen for you this weekend?
I know exactly where this is going.
I have two things.
Yeah. It was generally a pretty quiet weekend. We got our Christmas tree,
Nice.
which was nice. We finally got that on Sunday.
Okay.
And we had the photos taken for our Christmas card,
Oh.
which means it's going to be late.
I was gonna say, you do realize Christmas is in 1 week.
No, I didn't. Thank you. I do now. Wow. I better get busy. Yeah, it's going to be the New Year's newsletter card, I'm sure.
Okay.
But yeah. No, it was pretty quiet generally.
Good.
How about you?
Well, funny you should ask. So Saturday I went and watched Aquaman.
Yep.
Like an early preview of it.
Right.
And I will tell you, it was a very fun movie. I enjoyed it very much.
Excellent.
And I will probably go see it again because I know that there's probably some Easter eggs I missed.
Right.
But it's a visual roller coaster, which is really fun.
Visual feast.
Yep, absolutely.
Right. When does it actually release?
This Thursday.
This coming Thursday, right? Yeah.
But Sunday night into Monday morning is when it really got hot.
Right. For you.
For me, yeah. My neighbors had, and it's sad, obviously,
It is,
because
yeah, for sure.
it's a sad thing. But their house caught on fire, and I live in a townhouse, so they're like right next to each other.
Yep.
And it was my neighbor. If you're looking at my house, my neighbor to my right, fire started in the back of their house, and did a minor cosmetic damage to my space, along like the siding and a little bit of.
MySpace is still around?
Well, yeah,
I was gonna say, what was
I
the damage
think
to
it is.
Facebook?
There was a damage to Facebook.
Yeah. So yeah, so that happened. That was pretty wild. It was like 4 a.m, and I was like sleeping, and they woke me up.
Wow.
There was no smoke in my house, but
Right.
they woke me up, and I went outside, and I was like, crap. So I walked back inside,
Yep.
grabbed my phone,
Yep.
and my Conan sword,
Yep.
because everything else can be replaced, but
Yep. These are the only two things you need.
the only 2 things I need.
Yep.
And also, I thought Johnny likes this. I thought, well, if it's a fire elemental, I can at least try to fend it off. 'Cause
Fight it.
that Conan sword that the guys from Superfan builds and over at Men at Arms and
Yep.
Baltimore Knife and Sword did a real good job. I think it's got to be at least +2.
I'm
For
sure.
a magical weapon.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. For sure, but it wasn't a fire elemental, sadly.
Sadly, it was not.
It was just the fire
It was
element.
just a damn fire.
Right. But they all survived.
Yeah, they all got
Everybody
out. There's the family's safe, and everything's being taken care of. They're good to go. I think the only big thing is everything they had probably picked up for the holidays is probably
yeah.
smoke damaged or water damaged and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty sad.
Rick, let me ask you this: did they determine what the cause of the fire was?
They just think it was maybe like an outlet just kind of got too hot.
A faulty outlet.
Yeah.
Right.
But the fire report from the fire chief hasn't really come in yet on that. So either way, it's no bueno, especially at any time of the year, but especially during the holidays is the toughest. So
Even worse. I'm glad everybody's safe.
yeah. But yeah, so that was my hot weekend.
Right.
And I'm really thankful that it didn't get as bad as it could have gotten, and that they woke me up.
Right, yes. Yes.
So I will be taking them out to dinner,
Yep.
or something. I might just go through a bunch of stuff I have and be like, "Here's a bunch of Christmas gifts,
Right, yes.
board games and stuff." Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what we
What
got
are
here.
folks saying in the chat about your brush with
Walter's
toasty
wondering if
death?
everybody's ready for Christmas. Nope. Joe Cash. Nice. Where do we buy said Hellboy mini at? That's a great question, Joe. I highly recommend you go to your friendly local game store and let them know that you want to add this to your collection.
Yep.
And they will pre-order it for you. And
Order the holiday Hellboy.
yep.
Yep. So you can do it.
Who
yeah,
did you
through
say
your
makes it again?
Mantic Games.
Mantic
Mantic?
Games. Yep.
Okay. I just want to make sure anyone who may not have heard that gets to get that information.
Yep. No worries. Yeah, Martin was saying that you can pre-order it through your local store or head to the Mantic Games website to do
Nice.
that. Did I mention that the board game itself is coming out in April?
April, yeah.
April, yeah.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
I have some fun text to read
Do you?
from the back of the box, I guess.
Please.
If you'd
Let
like
us
me to do that.
Let's do that. Let's let them know.
Let's try and do it in a voiceover voice.
Yes.
Inspired by the legendary tales of horror, myth, and folklore by Mike Mignola, Hellboy, the board game, is a fully cooperative experience for 1 to 4 players. You have to cooperate with yourself if you're playing
Yeah.
solo.
Yeah. Dang it.
You become a member of the Bureau for Paranormal Research and Defense, BPRD, sorry. Ready to investigate occult threats that threaten our very existence. You will explore gothic locations, hunt down clues, discover artifacts, fight horrific creatures, and face off against terrifying bosses. Designed by James M. Hewitt, the brains behind the likes of Blood Bowl 2016, Necromunda Underhive, and Warhammer Quest Silver Tower.
Nice.
Hellboy, the board game, features incredibly detailed, pre-assembled PVC plastic miniatures that capture the unique look and feel of Mike Mignola's visionary work. Hellboy the board game gives you the chance to take control of an iconic member of the BPRD team. Choose from Hellboy, Abe Sapien, Liz Sherman, or Johann Kraus before equipping your agent with additional items that will help them in the mission ahead.
Nice.
Each trinket, charm, or weapon costs money, though, so you'll need to spend wisely.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's a little press your luck, maybe?
Yeah. So each of the missions in the core game begins by you reading the BPRD, I got it right that time, case file. This will set the scene for the investigation ahead and give hints about what threats you may encounter. The contents of each case file are top secret, so the first time you play, you'll have no idea what you're about to face.
Cool.
I guess that means that everything comes like sealed in an envelope
Yeah.
for each mission. Different envelopes. That's
That
pretty
is pretty cool. Yeah.
I like the idea of that.
It gives it that legacy feel, but obviously with replayability, unlike a lot of legacy games.
Yeah. So that sounds quite good.
Yeah. I concur, Doctor.
Doctor.
All right. Walter says bad things happen. Dave says that raises a key question. If your house was burning and you could only save one mini, what would it be?
My Warlord Titan.
Your Warlord Titan?
Yeah, it's the largest of them.
I think mine would probably be that Boba Fett I painted last week. I'm really happy about that one. It turned out really good.
Yeah.
I don't have anything now, separated 27 years. This is my only stream I watch. Nice, Walter, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, Garrett, you guys make me happy. Thanks, man. We're glad
We
you're
try.
here. €30. What? For said Hellboy mini. This Hellboy mini is going for €30?
€30, the holiday Hellboy. Yep. It's €30,
What is that in
40 US,
40?
and 25 pounds, I think.
Woo.
Yep.
Wow.
So it'll be a good price for somebody.
Yeah, that's
Very cool.
that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's going to be limited edition.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
going to
yeah.
be so it's
Yep.
immediately falls into the collectible market. So
Yep.
um,
And
I can see it.
The quality and the details on this are fantastic.
yeah, absolutely, they're really good.
Everything is super smooth. Which there was a little bit of assembly to do,
Yep.
not a huge amount. So it was basically just clip off the bits and pieces,
Yeah, the Flash.
the flash and or the gates and vents and whatever you call them.
Yeah.
And there wasn't even a lot of flash on
No.
mold lines, which was great.
Like, it's already looking really good. Like, you've done a good job in terms of, like, differentiating the two different colors of red. So,
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm not exactly sure who did the paint jobs for the Hellboy game and for the holiday Hellboy.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a feeling it's the team at Studio Heraldez.
Okay.
So it's a fantastic painter by the name of Angel Heraldez who does a lot of painting for Infinity,
Okay.
Corvus Belli, and the Infinity product. He has a team of people that he has put together that all paint in
Mm-hmm.
the Heraldez style kind of thing. So I have a feeling that that all the Hellboy minis you see on the Manic site
Or by him,
are by him
Or
by
his
the
team.
by the team.
because they look really good.
Yeah, they do. They're super special. So we can have a lot of fun messing around with the sort of the highlighting on the coat on there.
What color was the bag?
The
Man,
bag?
Yeah,
I
didn't
can't
know.
remember, but I'll have a closer look here. As this comes up. It's kind of a brown,
Brown?
sort of a pale brown.
Okay.
So
All right.
mess around with that.
Yeah.
Of course, all of the skulls that are over here.
Yeah, there's skulls in
One,
the
two, three are all skull
yeah
colored.
skull colored, of course.
I almost said flavored there for a second.
Skull flavored.
Skull flavored. It's
Uh,
tasty.
At $20 US for a custom and cheap plastic 40 doesn't seem that bad. He does look awesome.
Yep.
Hey, James is here.
Hey, James.
Good call, Rebecca.
Yep.
And I'm gonna.
It's one of those things. Is it
over here?
a lot of it's really the difference between the sort of the production process for plastic and resin.
And Warwag is in on Twitch. Hey, Warwag, thanks for joining us. So, let me ask the chat this. I need to field a few questions.
Yeah.
Who's potentially going to be at Origins this year or in 2019? It's in June.
It's like mid-June, early mid-June.
Early to mid-June, yeah.
Right.
So if you know that you're going to be there, let me know. Just do a shout out in the chat.
What are you thinking? You got plans?
I want to send somebody and a friend
So what are you, a friend to Origins?
to Origins,
Right.
but I need to see if there's any interest in that.
Oh. Well, that's really a different question to who's going.
And who would want to go?
Oh, who'd want to go? Okay.
Yeah, if they can't afford it, if it's not in their budget, but if, let's say, hotel and flight and badge and all that was taken care of,
Oh, wow.
would they want to attend or would they participate in, you know how I like to run contests?
I know you enjoy the contests.
I do.
For sure.
I'm just curious if anybody would be interested in something like that.
I don't think anybody would.
Not be?
No. Nobody wants to go to a cool game show about games.
So Josh says he'll be there with 3 friends who host a podcast.
Okay.
Be sure I may be planning on it, but not 100% sure yet. Rebecca's got her hands up, raised up. I'd be down. Todd Duma, my brother, says not me. What do you mean not you? You're not going to be at Origins, bro? If you plan now, maybe you could be.
Because Rick will be there.
And I will be there.
I don't even know if I'm going or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to take you, man.
Well, no, I didn't know if you were sending Leona instead of me.
We're not sure yet.
We don't know. And you know when
Well, in
you'll,
that case, I want to go.
you know when you'll find out,
Dang.
Johnny?
A week.
A week before I go.
A week
Supposed
before
to
it's
go.
time to
Yep.
go, man.
June
No, because
7th.
we've got all that other, you know, Previews World Weekly programming we do now too,
Yep.
and we gotta make that stuff happen.
Don't sound like so excited there, Johnny.
From what I understand, though, you're going to go to Toy Fair for a day.
Yay, for a day.
No.
Toy Fair isn't really worth going for any more than a day.
Well,
Really?
it's not for me because I'm not going there for like the business side to like purchase anything.
Right.
A retail
You can see
store.
everything in a day. So,
All right. Okay.
I mean, if you're a retailer, then it's a great place to go and spend multiple days there.
yep. Or a buyer for a major chain, something like that. But otherwise, it's just like, ugh.
You see it all?
Yeah.
You just don't like New York, though, right?
No, I do like New York.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Only for con season.
Okay.
I would not go up there otherwise.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
I love Manhattan.
The Isle of Manhattan.
Yes. That one.
You know what that's from?
No idea.
If anybody knows where that line comes from, post it up in there.
Please don't tell.
Yeah. Post
I
it
think
up
I
in the
know
chat.
it, and if I think I know it, then you may be saying it wrong.
No.
I'm pretty sure Rick's saying it wrong.
Nope, I am not.
Okay, well, I'm thinking a different movie then.
I didn't say it was a movie either. Todd says he never has any luck with these contests for some reason. Well, the biggest thing is you're my brother. I can't let my brother win.
So disown him, Todd, and you'll be.
Well, if you notice, his name is different. His last name is different than mine.
I know, but you know who he is.
Oh, I do.
So if you change your Facebook profile,
Yeah.
who'd won this week? Wow, some guy in Michigan.
Named Todd Duma.
What if he changes his
No
profile?
relation.
What if he changes his profile? Who's Jackass McGillicuddy?
Perfect. James says, sorry, not I. Well, I think we might open that contest up to continental U.S. and Canada.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Otherwise, if you
cool.
are outside of continental U.S. and Canada, you have to. So if you're from Alaska, Hawaii, and everywhere else, you have to get your own ticket in.
Right. I think so. Is Origins is like the 4th largest game show, like gaming convention, tabletop gaming convention in the world.
In the world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Like-
Essen is huge.
Essen, I think is number 1. Gen
Gen
Con.
Con.
And UK Games Expo.
Really?
I think that overtook Origins this year.
Wow. That's wild.
Yep. But they all continue to grow,
Yeah.
which is huge.
What are you using for the fur? Are
The
you-
fur? I
Yeah.
haven't done anything on the fur just yet. Most of the sort of the color on the fur there is from the sort of the Zenithal Prime. Sprayed it black first and then.
Yeah, I kind of did the
With
same
white.
thing.
Yep. You went with a much lighter kind of passing of white over the
Yeah.
top.
I didn't have a lot of white left in my can.
That would explain it. I would go for a really sort of light grey.
That's what I was thinking.
I've got the model color light grey.
Okay.
You want to try that?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is a base coat, and then dry brush the white over the top.
Okay. Justin Glenn Kleber, me either. Todd Duma, don't worry. So Justin obviously can't win either because he's
Because?
my cousin.
Oh,
Excited to stream in 4K at the end of the week. What? What kind of camera did you get?
who's that?
Mini Paint Studios, Josh?
Cool. Hey, Josh.
But it doesn't mean you guys still can't come to the show just because you can't win.
Wait, how's he streaming at 4K? I thought it's like Facebook had a 720 cutoff resolution.
Oh, he might be twitching it.
Ah.
Or the YouTubes. I don't know what the YouTube's limit is.
4K?
4K? There you go.
Actually, I think Future K.
Future K.
They're so much further advanced than everything else.
Right.
With a DSLR from now on. Nice. Which camera did you pick up? Did you pick up a Canon T7 or T7i or a something better?
Nikon D3200.
Probably not Nikon. I said something better.
Let me see which camp you fall in.
Yeah. The cool kids camp.
Yeah.
Well,
Ah,
Nikon shoots a little warmer, I think,
Okay.
than Canon.
right. I don't know. I've never shot with a Canon. Never. Also, I've never been shot from a Canon.
That's a good thing.
That's pretty handy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You beat me to that joke by like a split second.
Yeah. I'm sorry, mate.
I can hear him back there going, trying to get the mic on. Canon, an 80D, man, you went all out. That's a good camera, man. I've had it for a while, just needed to buy all the gear to use it to stream. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 80D is a good camera. The only thing with streaming through a DSLR is it gets really, really warm, hot, as in the housing unit gets.
I don't think it happens with the Nikons.
Actually, I don't even think Nikons can do it. I don't think they have the capability.
I have no idea.
They're the worst.
I have no idea.
I say that, but I think we have like 3 or 4 Nikons sitting around here,
Right.
which I don't use.
Yeah.
Yep, I don't. It's not that I don't like them; they're just not for me.
That's cool.
Because that's my rating system. If I were to actually, if we were allowed to do reviews on anything,
Yep.
that would be my rating system. The
Not for
whole
me.
the whole Cold Stone Creamery serving.
Oh, yep.
Like it, love it, gotta have it, and or not for me. because just because it's not for me doesn't mean it isn't for thousands of
Somebody else.
others.
Yep. That's funny.
Except yours would be like different kinds of like maple syrup.
Hey, do not doubt that I am going to do a review of maple syrups. I have, I think, 13 different kinds in my cupboard right now,
Awesome.
and I want to do a review on them and be like, all right, this is the ones that I like, these ones I love, these ones you just gotta have, and these ones aren't for me. There will be none in that
I was going to
category.
say, that would be a tiny, tiny category.
Of zero.
Maybe something that's actually like corn syrup, just masquerading as
As
maple syrup.
Well, what's that stuff? King syrup?
King syrup.
Yeah, that is not maple
Right.
syrup, and that's out the door.
Yep.
Or Caro.
Oh.
I mean, it's good for cooking, but not for anything else, for
Right.
like pancakes or anything. Yuck.
Well, that's something that my daughters did on the weekend.
Yeah?
They did bake some cookies,
Nice.
and so Emily got a chance to try out her Harry Potter cookie cutters.
Nice.
Meant to bring some in. I'll have to bring some in on Thursday. We have a couple of some shortbread cookies with the different house
Ah, cool.
shields on them,
All right.
which is super cool.
That is cool. Our runtime is pretty stable. Luckily, I've kept my stream short. That's true. Not for me. You've chosen a lovely miniature. Yes, not for me equals you've chosen a lovely miniature. It's like saying in the South, you know, bless you,
Bless his heart.
bless his heart.
Yep.
But yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Right. Nice.
There's just some games and stuff in our industry. Though I can't review it here on Game Trade Media, if I could, those would be my reviews
Right. Yep.
scores, because I wouldn't want to bash on anybody's work
Oh no.
or anything like that, because that's just wrong. Because like I said, there's gonna be people out there that are gonna like something that I'm probably not a big fan of.
Yep.
So I'm not gonna be like, don't like this.
I think saying things like "I don't like this" is just fine. Saying this is crap,
Yeah.
that's a different story.
Yeah, saying stuff like that just hurts my heart.
Yep. Yeah, there we go. I'm excited. We're like a week away from me handing over the Harry Potter miniatures game
Oh,
to
your
Emily for Christmas.
And she has no clue, huh?
Nope, she doesn't know.
Oh man.
Well, she does now.
Nah, she's at school today.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Of that, I'm confident.
She's gonna just jump right out of her skin, I'm sure.
Hope so. Hope so. I finished painting up Dumbledore and Argus Filch yesterday.
I saw those in the group.
The Painting Happy Little Minis
Yeah.
group. Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you are watching this for the first time or
Oh.
haven't decided to join the group yet, we do have a group on Facebook called Painting Happy Little Minis. Jump on in there, or at least request to join. We'll add you in, and we're trying to get to that 1,000 group
Members.
And once we do, we're going to be giving away some paint
Yep.
to somebody,
Not just some paint.
like a big mega,
Huge hunkin' box of paint.
yeah, mega paint set. So.
But I think we're over 930 at the
I
moment.
think it was like 934 the last time I
Something
looked.
like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're creeping up on it.
Yep.
Walter says we should make some butter beer for Christmas.
That would be cool.
Yeah. And then John Dickerman says deep dish pizza is crap. No, deep dish pizza is casserole.
I was going to say quiche. Yeah.
Or quiche.
Some
Yeah,
quiche.
like a quiche. Yeah. James says, such a good group. Join us. One of us.
One of
Yes.
us, one of us. Yep.
Very cool. It's like this miniature is so detailed. You can't like do a swathing base coat. You know what I mean?
No, you got to do very particular. But yeah, I think it's coming along. Well, I'm just gonna pop mine on the spinner for a minute, Johnny. Is that cool?
Of course, it's cool.
There we go.
And look how good yours looks. So good.
Yep. Oh, I like putting it on spinner, and I can find out all the spots that I've missed.
It does highlight our imperfections.
Yeah.
Dang you, Tesla spinner.
There we go.
The Elon Musk spinner.
Spinner. Yeah. Okay.
Funny thing is, it's not.
It's not from Tesla.
No, but we'll blame him.
You're terrible. Terrible. Okay.
All right, gonna go back
Let's
over
make it
here
a little
real
bit
quick.
lighter
All right.
with the highlights on the red. Then you come back and put a wash on everything.
What?
Maybe not everything, but put a wash on the. I'm taking the highlights on the red a little bit lighter.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going with, rather than going with like oranges and yellows, or at least saturated oranges and yellows,
Mm-hmm.
I'm adding in some, I've used some, it's like a Caucasian flesh tone,
Okay.
which is kind of an orange, sort of peachish kind of color, and then some ivory here. So that's sort of a really desaturated yellow
Okay.
to get those, to put those highlights on. So you're not getting it turning into like an orange hand.
Okay.
The orange hand of doom.
Right, when it's the left or the right hand of doom.
Is it the right hand of doom, Johnny, or the red hand of doom? Damn. Okay. So I guess it could be the peach hand of doom,
The peach hand of doom.
as long as it's the right
Right.
peach
It maintains the right hand.
right-handedness.
Yes.
Yeah. So
So as you're painting it, you're going to see like, so if you decide, everybody out there watching, if you decide to pick this up, there is so much going on this miniature.
yeah.
Like there's lots of like cords. Do you see those?
Yeah, yeah.
Around the sack, around his body, over his shoulder.
Yep.
And I'm thinking those are going to need to be some good gold.
Gold?
Yeah, the gold. You know, like this, how a lot of sandbags have like this gold rope
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
to it. That's what I would think I want to do with
That's what I'm
mine.
thinking. Okay. Well, I'm going to give you a paint.
Is it
to
goldy gold?
use. It's not goldy gold, nor is it glorious gold. It is.
Is it earth shade?
It's not Agrex Earthshade. It's not Tinny Tin. It's not even Charred Brown.
Dang, all of our favorite colors.
I didn't know Dave used any other colors.
I don't. But
It's-
I'm quite happy to hand them across to Rick to use.
Alright.
So you go Avalon Sunset,
Averland Sunset as the base, and then
then a wash over the top of it,
Okay.
and then come back and pick out the different
okay,
twists.
with actual gold or with the same.
With that mixed with not with a metallic gold.
Okay,
So this is kind of going for
a rope-ish.
not a rope-ish,
Okay.
but a gold rope
Okay.
kind of thing.
All right.
So non-metallic metal, but you're not really painting a metal thing.
Yeah. That sounds cool.
I'd go with those
All right.
sort of colours. I'm not going to go with the goldy.
No,
I'm going to go with something else.
of course you are. Dang it.
There we go.
All right. Along with War in Christmas Village, I am painting up a Stormcast ornament for my local Games Workshop store and a blind box marine. Nice.
Oh, cool. Excellent.
That's James.
Hey, James, so is your local GW store having a Space Marine Heroes painting competition? Just curious, one of my buddies, Damon Drescher over in California, just recently participated in a competition.
Nice.
Yeah, basically, everybody who wanted to enter bought a Space Marine Heroes blind buy box, and then sort of rolled some dice to find out which chapter they were going to paint up their Space Marines
Oh, cool.
as. So,
Yeah, it's really cool.
and the coolest part actually was that the store manager named because my buddy Damon's a really good painter, named the top award after
Yeah.
him. So rather than it being a golden demon,
Okay.
which is Games Workshop's sort of highest painting award,
Okay.
it was a golden demon.
Nice.
Yep. Okay. Get some scratches and grind marks going on those horns. Just painting them on at the top there.
Ah, I see.
So now I'm going to come through and
Nice.
things. I've got some the last of the ruby
The
ruby wash from Secret Weapon Miniatures. I need
the
to make-
last of it, is it no longer in?
No, the last of it that I have. I need to place
Oh, I
it.
was gonna say, is it no longer available?
No, I need to place a new order. But it's a really deep red
Okay.
wash that I'm a big fan of. It's quite a bit darker than the red tone,
Okay.
which is also a very cool wash from the Army Painter.
Right.
This is a little bit darker and deeper, which is going to work well for the. I put this over the bright red of his skin. Thin it down a little bit,
Okay.
and it's going to help give a lot of contrast
Nice.
to it around there. Oh dear, what have you done?
I just want some Christmas cookies, man.
I'm sorry.
Like some
I should have
oatmeal
brought 'em in.
raisins and some chocolate chip. I just want some Christmas cookies and like some sugar cookies painted with all the frostings.
Yep.
I've been thinking about that for like days.
My wife made these really cool things, which were basically little meringues.
What?
So little tiny knobs of.
Like a shell with a meringue inside of it?
No, she mixed up the egg whites and all the bits and pieces and whatever, I think she piped them out.
Okay.
So there are all these little, honestly, a little dog poop kind of.
All right, so they're like
Little swirl.
droplings.
Little swirl and
Okay. Okay. Dollops.
dollops. There's a word. Much better than dog poop. But
I don't know.
and then she dipped them in chocolate
Okay.
and then in like peppermint,
What?
dusted up peppermint. That was what the recipe called for, but she decided to pulverize them in a coffee grinder,
Right.
the peppermints.
So it's more like a dusting?
Yeah, it was a dust. So
Nice.
this powder of peppermint. But yeah, it was definitely cool. Very
Sounds
nice.
delicious.
Yep,
A fun little treat.
it was good.
Chris Funk says, I have cookies. Well, Chris,
Send them in.
you need to share them.
Send them through the internet. Like all those websites that you go to and say, I just want to let you know we use cookies. It's like, shut up, I'm hungry.
Yeah, right? They get you every time.
Every time. Every time.
By the way, Rick, I got cookies coming to my house tonight. I'll bring some in.
What?
Oh,
My parents ordered me and my wife some cookies, like some holiday treats. So
Nice.
I'm happy to share
very
Yay.
cool. Nice.
with Dave.
Oh, dang it.
Awesome. I'll make a special trip up tomorrow, Johnny, just for the cookies. Just to eat the cookies in front of Rick.
You guys are evil.
No,
Evil, I say.
I wouldn't say evil.
Evil. Dave says, put them in the DVD slot. That's a cup holder.
Yep.
And then that will upload them to the show. God,
It's fantastic. Good idea.
Google, get on that technology.
Get on that, Jed. That would be nice.
Yeah.
I received a package yesterday from my parents
Okay.
in Australia. So a holiday package full of primarily gifts for the girls, which is just fine.
Yeah.
But there are also a couple of packets of Tim Tams.
The chocolates?
Hmm?
The little cookies?
Yeah,
The chocolate cookies?
Yeah. yeah.
Oh, those are so good. Tim Tams are so good.
One pack of original and one pack of honeycomb. Oh, yeah,
Nice.
definitely good. So they go into my fridge in a tin.
Mm-hmm. You like
a
tins.
A Tim Tam Tim.
A
tin.
Tim Tam Tim. Tin.
Tin.
Jesus. I'm not saying that 3 times.
And yeah, that way the girls know that they're not allowed to eat anything out of there.
Nice.
Yep. It's all mine. Okay.
Tim Tams are amazing.
So I'm going to pop this on the spinner again, Johnny. So you can see the effect that wash has had on the... Oh, wow, it's very blue. Yeah, you can see the effect the wash has had on that bright red.
Yeah.
So quite cool. So
Does he have a glove on? Dang it. I painted it red.
That's cool.
I didn't realize it was
That could be a red glove.
a glove. No, I'll fix it.
Dave Shrump says Tim Tam Slam.
Oh, Tim Tam Slam.
Damn
yes.
straight. Damn straight.
Dang, man.
Tell you. That's right. We had Tim Tams at Gen Con, didn't we?
Yes.
Yep.
I'll put mine up there and let everybody get a...
Oh, okay,
peek.
Johnny. Coming back.
Not too bad.
Yep.
It's coming along just fine. Yep.
Here's what?
He goes, I didn't realize you were both doing the same figure.
Oh, Johnny.
Well, because we don't have a camera for Rick now.
No.
That's true.
Because my painting isn't important. Leona has made that perfectly clear.
Poor Rick. Hey, I'm getting an overhead cam. It's right up there. I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're like, there you go.
Zoom in on that lone paint pot.
the one we paint pot.
Yep. Okay. And now I'm going to put an Agrax Earthshade wash over the jacket.
Really?
Yeah. Why?
Well, we all know it's your favorite color.
No. Charred brown is my favorite color.
That's true. Charred brown is.
Yep.
Agrax is your favorite shade.
Yeah. That's true. You can do so much with it. There we go. Yay.
Walter says Jaffa cakes. I'm not familiar with Jaffa cakes.
Jaffa cakes.
Yeah.
Orange and chocolate.
Kat says, we need to start a GoFundMe page to buy Rick a pastry chef for a week.
Oh, man.
Don't tempt me.
Man, you should totally do that.
Because that sounds like heaven to me. A pastry chef for a week? Man.
Yeah.
What could a pastry chef actually cook in a week? There's so many options.
All the things.
Right?
All the things. Yeah, it'd be great. We should totally do it.
And if we're going to start a GoFundMe for something, we should do it for, like, my neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Or something really cool.
Which is not your neighbors? Your neighbors aren't
No,
really
my
cool?
neighbors are very cool. They're very nice people.
Yeah.
I'm the bad neighbor.
Right. Okay. You're that guy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm trying to think, though, what would be the really cool thing? I mean, a pastry chef for a week and is very nice. And Kat, thank you so much for considering that as an option.
Yeah.
Because, but I need to lose weight, ladies and gentlemen. This carrying around 400 pounds plus is no bueno.
No, you need to lose weight.
I do need to lose weight. But
And not just by, like, burning your entire house down.
dang it.
Yep. Not by that method.
Maybe next time.
Yep.
The man. Natasha says, "I love it." Where's Gretchen? Gretchen will be here maybe Thursday.
Maybe Thursday.
Natasha hit it.
Yep.
I know a trainer. Natasha says she knows a trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Natasha is the trainer.
I was gonna say.
Natasha, you need to go back in and watch this afterwards because I talk about the Conan sword
Yep.
early on.
And hiring a pastry chef for a week.
And hiring a pastry chef.
You're so good, Kat. That was awesome.
Yes.
There we go. So I'm just going to hit the some of the foot. It's just some of the darker areas with the light gray.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can come back later just with the pure white
Okay.
and hit the highlights. So. It's such a cool mini.
It really is.
Really neat.
And remember, if you tune in on Thursday, there will be a hashtag contest and somebody will win my mini. And then you can be like, I'll just have to repaint that.
Yeah. No. They wouldn't have to be like that.
No, that's true.
They could.
They
if
could.
wanted to be.
And it would be perfectly fine because, you know,
Oh, yeah. Perfectly understandable.
yeah.
I'm going to go. Oh, where is it? No, I put it in there. There we go. I'm going to try some Rakarth flesh on the bag.
Okay.
The sack.
That's an interesting choice.
Yeah. But don't worry. I will use a little bit of
Tinny tin.
charred brown.
Charred brown. Dang it, I knew it. All right, we only got a little bit left on today's episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Getting-
Time flies when you're painting red. Lots and lots and lots of red.
Well, isn't it in the GW arena, though, red makes things go faster?
It does make things go faster. It made this episode go faster.
Yeah.
For sure. There we go. Oh. Okay.
All right.
It's really fun painting all the little bits and pieces on the inside of the
In the
sack.
bag,
All
yeah.
the toys.
Right, and the skulls.
Well, skulls can be toys.
Sure.
I told you about my daughter's, one of my daughter's toys.
No.
No?
If it's skull related,
It's actually like a whole skeleton. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it.
I don't remember. My
Like a whole-
Alzheimer's.
Sort of, it's not a real skeleton. It's a plastic replica of a
Of a human skull.
human skeleton, sort of mostly anatomically correct.
Okay.
So like,
So you can tell if it's
what
a
do you
male or
find like
female?
in a cheap lab
Oh, okay.
sort of thing?
A cheap lab.
A cheap scientific lab, yes.
Nice. A mad
Or a
scientist.
cheap classroom
Okay.
kind of thing.
And how big is this thing?
It's probably about 5.5 feet tall.
What? How old is your daughter?
Oh, how old is my daughter? My daughter is 6.
And
No,
she
she
has-
just turned 7.
She has a 5.5 foot tall skeleton
Yep. That hangs out in her bed.
in her bed.
Yep.
I have nothing for that.
She,
Absolutely nothing.
She stuffs the chest cavity with stuffed toys.
I'm probably with everybody in the chat room on this. We need pictures
Any pictures?
of
Okay.
this life-size skeleton.
Yep. Bits of Maloney.
Because
Is
that
that
just
his
sounds
name?
like the thing of nightmares.
Well, yeah, that's for like normal kids. It'd be nightmarish. My daughter's not normal.
Your daughter sounds like she's either going to be a doctor when she gets older,
Yeah.
or a mortician.
Or a mortician. Possibly.
Either one, not bad career choices.
Perhaps forensic
Ooh,
scientist.
Yeah, those are good too. Absolutely.
I always wanted to be a forensic scientist when I was a kid.
Really?
Yep.
That explains some things.
Yep. Sure does. So there we go. I think that's a good start to the sack. Then we can start shading it down. What's going on? What's going on, Johnny?
Yeah, looks pretty cool.
Turn around this way. There we go.
Dang it.
Yep. Okay.
I want to at least get these cords
Well, there we go.
kind of
Taking it for
handled.
this week.
It looks good, Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now I'm going to
Is
move
it,
to the
is it a
spinner.
work in progress?
Pardon?
Is it a work in progress?
No, it's totally done.
Totally done.
Anybody in the chat will tell you. Cool.
All right. I just want to get this last
Last little bit.
bit of
last little
cording
bit.
done here.
There we go. One of the things I love about him as well is that it's not just like a standard kind of Santa hat.
Mm-hmm.
It's got little holly leaves around the top.
Yeah, it's got
and
like
around
I think 4 different holly leaves.
Yeah. So it's going to mean that if you painting those in a nice sort of deep saturated green, it's going to pop really well against the red.
Nice. All right.
Definitely cool.
I'll put mine right next to yours.
There we go.
Oh.
Back to back. There we go.
Yeah. I did put some green in mine already.
Oh yeah, you've already started painting
Yeah.
the leaves.
I used
Like a test paint.
this one right here. It's no, that's not it.
Over there.
No.
You say paint.
No, it was like it might have been it.
No, it's not it.
That's not it.
You put it away.
Did I put it away? No,
Yeah,
there it is right
there we
there.
go.
I used heavy black green, and then I was gonna do some little
Oh, yeah,
highlights
those-
with the jungle.
With the jungle green.
Yeah.
The almost fluorescent jungle
Yeah, a little bit.
green. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
That look neat.
Yeah. So there you go, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
If you haven't shared our programming or liked our page or Game Trade Media, please do so. We appreciate that. We are trying to. We would really like to break 10,000 by.
Oh, how about break it? What?
We're almost at 9,000. We're at like 8,000 something.
Oh, okay. On Game Trade Media.
On Game Trade Media.
Brilliant. Cool. Excellent.
I was gonna like say we could do a contest.
You're all about the contest.
I do like contests. Because one of the ones I saw recently that I thought was really funny is someone said, hey, invite everybody you know on your Facebook to like the page.
Yep.
And then when the day of the contest actually ends, everybody has to take a screenshot
Yep.
of that area where it says that you like it,
Oh,
or how
all
many people
friends.
like it, and how many of your friends like it. And if you have
Right.
the most friends that like the page,
You won.
you win.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's brilliant. But that sounds like a lot of work.
It does.
So,
It does.
but I'm not saying you guys can't still do that. That'd be awesome. And if everybody on the page were to do it, man, we'd be killing it.
Yep.
But other than that, let your local friendly game store
Yep.
know that you want the Mantic miniatures and the game.
Yep. Magic game. So Holiday Hellboy is on pre-order now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how long until the Hellboy, the board game, goes on pre-order.
Right.
But pre-order now for the Holiday Hellboy, which ships in February.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's being hand cast in Manic Towers,
Nice.
which is super cool. And then the game itself will be available in retail in April, I
Okay.
believe. So yeah, definitely super cool if you're a fan of Hellboy, and who isn't?
Right. Exactly. It's so good.
Come at me.
Come at me, right?
I got
Come at me,
nothing.
bros.
Apparently, it's something the kids say.
I don't know. Other than that, thank you for joining us today. This has been Painting Happy Little Minis. I'm Rick,
I'm Dave.
and we'll see you at the game store.
Thanks for watching Painting Happy Little Minis. If you liked it, leave a like and a comment below, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new content.